All right, this was Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressing Dal Lake in Srinagar, leading Yoga Day celebrations. PM explained why yoga is important, why it is important for the concentration, why it should be part of our lives and how it helps in concentration, and urged people to learn yoga to do better in life and career. Also, he gave the example of Egypt, how world is celebrating this International Day of Yoga. And our guest, Dr. Sunil M. Raheja, continues to stay with us. Former Medical Superintendent, GB Pant Hospital, and currently the Director of Mulchan Hospital. Welcome again, sir. Welcome to DD India. You heard Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressing in Jammu and Kashmir. PM Modi, leading the Yoga Day celebrations. And he also mentioned earlier when he spoke, he said that many have personal yoga trainers. He said many ask him about how yoga is being popularized abroad. Yoga has in fact transcended the borders.
Definitely. Yoga is basically to unite the individual spirit with the universal spirit, and yoga brings peace, harmony and happiness in our life. As our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has said, it improves our focus, ekagrata. And to succeed in life, I think focus is very important, by which एकाग्रता के जरिए हम सारी एनर्जी एक तरफ डाइवर्ट करके उसके ऊपर ठीक से कार्य करते हैं और सक्सेस मिलेगी. सो दिस इज द वे ऑफ लिविंग. योगा इज ए होलिस्टिक वे, ए कंप्लीट वे ऑफ लिविंग. It is not merely a set of physical exercises, but yoga is to unite the mind, body and intellect.
I was coming to that, Dr. Raheja. You are saying that yoga is much more than performing asanas. We know about asanas and many people are aware about that. But how is it much more than that? If you can explain it to our viewers. PM also mentioned about how it is important for the concentration.
Yes, I will say yoga is a way of life.
Okay.
So, one form is you are doing the asanas, at the same time then you are doing the pranayam, by which you are relieving your mental stress, you are connecting to your breath, to your inner self and your intellect. And the third is how you connect to the universe. Like yoga teaches us about the diet, about the way of living, way of thinking, how to focus ourselves and how to be yourself and stay contented and stay cool, calm, confident in difficult situation also. Yoga helps us in a way that it cuts down on our stress levels in a very subtle way. I will tell you, the take home message is like how you react to the situation is very important. At times you cannot change the situation, but you are still in that situation, and yoga will tell you how to stay cool, calm, confident and raise your level of intellect to calm yourself, talk to yourself. Like I always tell my students when they go for exam, they are before the exam, they are very stressed up. Ki sir, we are very stressed, what to do? I just tell them, calm down, have 3 deep breath. Even if you have seen your question paper.
You're saying it is important to be consistent.
You have seen your question paper, you are really feeling, oh, it's not good. So have 2-3 deep breath, calm your nerves, have a sip of water and then again focus, and definitely you will be able to face the exam better.
I was reading it somewhere, Dr. Raheja, yoga is the journey from me to we.
Yes.
Like you are also saying, it makes an individual a better person, maybe how he reacts in thought, in action, the way he thinks. Is it because of the changes that it makes internally?
Definitely. When we are doing yoga, I will tell you, it releases bliss hormone in our body. Like bliss hormones are endorphin, serotonin, oxytocin. So all these hormones, they bring positive thinking in us. We feel self-esteem, we feel self-confidence and we calms our nerve. If you notice at times a person feels very happy, self-esteemed, cool, calm, and at the same time when you are under stress, what will happen? Body is going to release the stress hormones like cortisol, steroids, what we call. It will release noradrenaline, adrenaline, the hormones of fight and flight. Like करो या मरो वाला जो हार्मोन कहते हैं कि जैसे you feel very stressed, so you want to fight it out, you react in anger. And I must say yoga will calm down on all these issues. It calms your sympathetic nervous system, which increases the release of stress hormones, as I told you, cortisol, noradrenaline, adrenaline. They kick your blood pressure, blood sugar, heart rate, anxiety, stress, sleeplessness, tremors and all that sort of things come. And you become rage kind of reaction is there. So this yoga will cut down on this, and at the same time yoga will increase the parasympathetic activity. Parasympathetic activity is one which decreases the heart rate, calms your heart, calms your nerves, and you have a good sleep, you have a good relaxation, feeling of well-being, you have good digestion. So all these, you have a good thinking, positive thinking, relaxed thinking. So yoga is a comprehensive, holistic way of life in which one is connecting to the individual spirit and the universal spirit,
Right.
and it can bring peace, harmony, happiness, strength, calmness, focus, increase our
Right. So you are
concentration
saying that
levels
the
and calmness.
importance of yoga becomes even more important in the present era, and
Yes,
because of the
because-
lifestyle related diseases also.
Because the present era is full of stress, competition, and there are ambitions, achievements. You have to complete certain work in a time way manner. There are family problems, there are financial issues, social issues. So all these modern lifestyle situation has led to the increase in the lifestyle disorders. If you see 4-5 decades ago, we were having lot of infectious diseases in our country. Now the latest data from the government Ministry of Health says more than 60% are non-communicable or lifestyle diseases like high blood pressure, heart attack, heart diseases, stroke, diabetes, obesity, osteoporosis, cancers, anxiety, stress, depression. So all these problems have come with the modern लाइफ, आधुनिक जीवन शैली के जो साइड इफेक्ट्स हैं ये वो हैं, बिकॉज यू नो टुडे देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ माइग्रेशन, यू नो, लाइक पुश एंड पुल्स, लाइक people are having odd working hours, someone is doing the night shift, morning shift, then people are shifting from villages to cities to a different places because of push and pulls, because of maybe financial compulsions, educational issues, job issues. So all these issues has increased the overall stress level in the society, and today the world has become more competitive.
Absolutely.
So I will say even among the colleagues and in the
should be you're saying it should be part of our lives.
Yeah. But
I'll come back to
yoga
you,
yoga will tell you you should be contented,
whether
and,
to take the right decision
call.
at the right point of time, what should be taken, what should be decided. Yoga will tell us. We'll come back to you, Dr. Raheja. Stay with us. So we'll go across to Srinagar now. DD India's Jessica Taneja is joining us live. Jessica, I've heard it's very cold there. We can see you wearing a jacket. Prime Minister Narendra Modi performed yoga there in Srinagar, and in his address also he called Kashmir a land of yoga and sadhana. First tell us, how was the atmosphere there when Prime Minister Narendra Modi was performing yoga?
Well, the rain certainly did hamper the initial program here for the International Yoga Day. But I think later on when the arrangements were made, the Prime Minister also gave a speech, as you pointed out, highlighting the importance of yoga and, of course, the significance of why this entire festival of, of fitness was celebrated here at the backdrop of Dal Lake right behind me, you see. So a very picturesque location, but again the weather playing spoil sport and making things slightly difficult. But in the end everything was smooth, and the event has just finished, and there were more than 6,000 participants here gradually then the entire situation did cater to how the International Yoga Day was celebrated here, and everything worked out fine in the end.
Right, Jessica, also you must have spoken to the people of Jammu and Kashmir there. You are at Srinagar. What do they think of celebrating Yoga Day every year?
Well, people do have an idea of how yoga is important for their fitness, and perhaps one of the reasons that you saw a lot of people out here despite the rains and be here and participate in the event. So certainly the significance of yoga and the place we're in is not lost on anyone. But at the same time, that the kind of importance that was given to yoga this time around. You saw the Prime Minister, he was here yesterday as well, interacting with the youth. So certainly a mood of enthusiasm and excitement, just slightly hampered by rain, but the excitement still prevailed.
Right, Jessica, also, I mean, India's soft power, I mean, using yoga as a diplomatic tool. Yoga is truly India's gift to the world.
Well, it has been part of India's soft power diplomacy, and the kind of recognition it's gotten over the years. So this is the 10th International Yoga Day that we're celebrating. Remember, the first one was in 2014. Yoga was always important, but to bridge that gap and to promote the kind of knowledge and learning to the rest of the world has been an excellent export of India and its tradition and its culture and its ideas of fitness, which are derived from, very particular and very particular methods that make the body even more flexible. And certainly practicing yoga does keep one healthy, and that concept is not lost on either the West or in fact any part of the world. I think the popularity of yoga has grown immensely.
All right, Jessica, we'll leave it at that. Thank you for your inputs. Dr. Raheja, like Jessica was also saying, I mean, what Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, that it should be part of our lives. It's very important. What do you want to tell our viewers very quickly? Why it should be part of our lives, why yoga is important, and why is it much more than performing asanas?
Yeah, yoga is basically to have a healthy life, healthy body, balanced mind and thoughts, and to connect to inner self and the universe. So this is an art and a science of living. As we know, yoga is an Sanskrit word. Sanskrit word, it is driven from the word yuj. Yuj means to unite. So yoga is to unite the individual spirit with the universal spirit, to unite mind, body and intellect, and balance your thought process also. This is very important, because our intellect goes with our thought process. So if the mind thinks positive, the positive happens. So you tend to be cool, calm, confident, and you have good connection, communication with everyone, with your family, with your children, with your parents, with your spouse, with your friends, in the workplace, with your boss, junior. So it basically is a holistic way to live, as I told you. It's not just physical exercise. This we must understand. Like physical exercise is going to gym, running, doing all that sort of things, and it's different from that. It contains every aspect of life, like starting from the physical asanas, then you do pranayam, in which you are doing deep breathing, by which you calm your respiration, calm your mind, calm your nerves, and then you do different dhyan asana, which is very important part of yoga, meditation, what we say dhyan. So in that you connect to the individual spirit or intellect, you can say, and then you have the thinking becomes very pure, like you want to do good to yourself, good to your society, everyone in the universe, you think positive about the universe. So I will say yoga is there to integrate the humanity and the universe.
And it's
So,
like you said, it's a holistic,
Holistic way.
to live
Definitely.
also, and it should be, in fact, be part of everyone's lives. And someday we'll learn asanas also from you. Thank you, Dr.
Thank you so
Raheja.
much.
We'll leave it at that. Thank you. Appreciate giving us your precious time.
thank you so much.
All right, we'll slip into a very short break, but still to come on this edition of DD India News Hour. 10th International Day of Yoga being celebrated worldwide.